Welcome to Point Fighter Live. I'm here today with Aaron Fruitstone, and this is the USA Sport Karate Miami post show. How you doing today, sir? Everything good?
I'm awesome. How you doing?
Awesome, man. Awesome. It was a great tournament down here in Miami last weekend. USA Sport Karate is growing big time everywhere, and then in Miami, the the tournament looked packed on based on the pictures, and you were there. You brought some
Yes.
students.
Yep.
Yes, and, it was a great tournament, right?
It was awesome. It was really well organized, really well run. It's good to watch these things grow and get better at almost every event. So
Yes. Yeah, man, for sure. No, for sure. And we're going to be scrolling through pictures. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for coming on and watching the show. And we're going to be just kind of like showing some pictures of all the competitors and from our album through here. You could see Michael Page was there, right, with his brother Curtis Page. So UFC champ, not UFC champion yet, but UFC vet now. And it was great, right? It was great to have him at the event. That was pretty cool. I know that my cameraman guy was there, Ozzy, and he said that he was taking pictures throughout the whole tournament.
yeah, I saw him walking around all over the place.
Yeah, and he was like, I guess he was coaching, and he was just in it. That's pretty cool, right? The energy was very high in there. It's great to see guys like that come, and Michael Page, a big star coming to a tournament. That's always awesome to see. He's a
Yeah,
humble
and also to
yeah,
to watch the transition from sport karate into MMA so
yeah,
smoothly
man.
is more and more.
It's true. No, and he still, of course, he trains in all these other aspects in MMA. You have to, right? But you could still see that point fighting in him when he's fighting. You know what I'm saying? So he
The
didn't just
footwork,
transition and turn into like a Muay Thai fighter type type guy. So it's good to
exactly.
see. Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Hey, so you had students there.
We
Um,
did, yeah.
yeah. So how they do? How they do? And how they enjoy the tournament as well?
It was great. We've done quite a few events over time with USA Sport Karate, and now that they're also doing Waco. Matter of fact, I think that was one of my students in the last. Oh
Oh
no,
yeah, this one right here. That's one of your. Which one?
yeah, no, that is not one of mine,
Oh
but
no, okay.
yeah, you'll see.
There you go.
Um,
Yeah, if you see them, let me know. I'll be
yeah,
scrolling through them slowly.
it's all good. But they did great. I brought three teenagers with me. One of them is a two-time Waco national champion in both kick light and light
Wow,
contact.
wow.
And he did very well. He won his divisions. And then another one of my teenagers got 2 seconds, and another one got first in kick light and third in light contact in a pretty good division. So that was nice to see. And these guys every time they get in there, get better.
Yeah,
So
man. No, I mean, I'm excited to see. I love the whole partnership with USA Sport Karate and Waco, and Waco building here in Florida and just in the
sure.
United States even more. And I think it's great, because these guys are on path to make it to the Olympics for sure. So I think
Yeah,
that's great, and those it's cool to see. You got the karate schools, and then now with this Waco, these new divisions, it brings in taekwondo schools, right? Because the kickboxing school, so it's kind of
yeah.
like it's growing, right? It's just
Yeah, I
growing.
mean, what's really cool about Waco is that because there's just a universal rule set,
Yeah,
it's not you don't have to be specific to any style, right? You just have to know the rules, and whatever your personal style is, as long as it's conferring to the rules, you can have this awesome level of competition. Yeah, there's Leo. That's one of my guys.
oh, there you go.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah,
yeah. Big Swedish kid.
yeah, man. Wow. No, no, and it's also like it's great because now point fighting. If you think about it, right? Like then there's kickboxing, right? It's a good way to transition. So it kind of like continuous fighting, which the and Waco has it perfectly set up to. Somebody was telling me that I think, man, it was a fighter. Was it Devin Hopper? I don't know that he went to one time a Worlds, and you could see all the rings, and you could see kind of how Waco has set it up where there's a transition. You
Right.
can see the point fighters, and then there's like I'm not sure on how it all goes. Like it's step by step. Then there's like kick light or
Yeah.
this that, and it all goes to eventually the K1, right? Where you're doing
Yeah.
everything. So it's like boom, boom, boom. So it's a
Yeah.
perfect
So
transition.
yeah, it goes like, as far as the tatami disciplines, they've got their musical forms and that kind of stuff,
Yeah,
just like sport karate. But then as the actual fighting, you've got your point fighting, which works very similar to what typical sport karate is, except it works in 2 2-minute rounds.
Yeah.
Right. So you're still fighting rounds just like you would for regular kickboxing. Then the next step is light contact. And with light contact, it's just waist up, just like traditional American style kickboxing, but it is a light contact version of it.
Yeah.
And then you've got kick light. Kick light is the thighs and up. So it's kind of that transition into low kick, K1, and then you've got your ring disciplines.
And you got the ring disciplines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's when it gets into the full contact. Yeah. But that's
Exactly.
cool how you have all that before you get into that. So it's
Mhm.
like, it does it in a very organized way, you know, where if you're your coach or your competitor, like, you know, you start here and eventually, or you could just be like, okay, I like this, I want to just stay here, right? Or eventually you could progress all the way to the, you know, the K1 style and become a professional kickboxer, become a glory fighter, all that,
Exactly.
and everything. So, you know, that's awesome, man. That's great. And then you helped over at the tournament. You were also helping with the Waco division too. Right?
Correct. Yeah, I'm a Class B Waco tatami referee. So there's C, B, and A. So I'm basically national level, and that, you know, my job at this event was to supervise all of the rings, make sure that the contact level was good, make sure that the referees were on point, and if they had any questions, they would come to me for any rule clarifications, things like that. And it went really well. You know, so we didn't have really any issues. The referees, every time they do this, they get much better at it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the nature of growth.
Yes, sir.
These guys are doing great.
Yeah, man. No, it's awesome. It's awesome. And your students did great as well. Now let's go back to let's get into a little bit about you. Like, when did you start martial arts and all that? Like, when did you get started?
So I started ITF style Taekwondo in June of 1982. And I was 7 years old. So if you can do math, you know, I'm in my 42nd year. So I've been training for a long time. Originally, I trained under Grandmaster Mel Steiner. I don't know who just wrote something.
Yeah, that was
Nick.
Oh yeah, you could see it too. Yeah, Nick Adore. What's up?
Yeah,
sir.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so I started there, and I continued with ITF Taekwondo. That's been my core style. When I went into college, I started kickboxing, so I was doing full contact. So for 10 years, from 1993 to 2003, I did full contact kickboxing. Had 20 fights in full contact. My final record was 18-2. And then all the time also competing in the ITF and in some WT or continuous fighting. And I opened up my school in 2003. So we've been here in the Miami Shores area. We've got a couple locations now.
Nice.
We've been doing what we do since 2002.
Wow, man, that's amazing. So you got a couple locations too, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, that's great. That's really cool. That's really cool to see. Hey, so I know that Waco divisions are in not all the USA Sport Karate events, but they're in I think they were at this one. And if you guys go to the schedule, you want to go to more events, it's usasportkarate.com. They also have a Facebook page. You can go and check it out. And then also I promote all the tournaments, so just be on the lookout. I know that. Let's just go through a few of the tournaments that are coming up real quick to see which ones have Waco. The next one coming up is May 4th. That one doesn't have Waco, but you know, it's in Winter Garden. You guys it's a great tournament. You guys want to go ahead and, you know, make sure that you make plans for that one too. We're gonna have a pre-show for this event soon as well. The free and USA Sport Karate is growing outside of Florida too. Like, they got a tournament now in Georgia, and that's May 31st and June 1st. Then here you go. This is, I guess,
Mayan is going to have Waco.
Mayan is the next one, right? The Mayan will be the next one that you guys will be able to do there. Now, it's pretty cool with Waco too, because you become, when you go compete, let's say at this tournament, you become a member in Waco too, right? And you're in there as well. So you get a chance to be in part of this huge worldwide league as well, right? It's not just national, it's worldwide as well.
You know, if you make the U.S. team, like this year, it's a junior world championship. So, you know, in August, guys are headed to Budapest.
Wow.
all these juniors are headed to Budapest. And if you guys have never seen a Waco World Championships, or you get an opportunity to, man, the level is so high. And, you're talking about, there'll be almost 50, 60 countries involved.
Wow.
It's a serious spectacle.
No, for sure. No, and I know you guys had the USA Nationals in up there in Orlando earlier this
Yes, we did. Yeah.
It looked like a good team. It looks like there's a great team going to the Worlds, right?
Exactly right. Yeah, there's going to be some real talent, really in all of certainly in all of the tatami disciplines. That was where my focus was. So it'll be good. We at the last Adult World Championships, we won for point fighting, team point. We won the World Championship. So
wow, yeah, no, that's amazing. And then, man, I'm looking forward to this too. Vice City. This is a fighters challenge that they're having on Sunday. We're gonna be talking about this tournament a lot too in the future too. But that's gonna be in Miccosukee, and Damien's doing a great job with this.
And I would imagine the Waco divisions are going to be stacked. Yeah. We have a whole bunch of countries coming to compete. So
wow, man. No, I know this tournament's going to be, it's an up and coming tournament already, but now this year it's going to make a stamp, right? It's going to be a tournament that you have to put on your schedule.
This is the one you're going to circle on your calendar.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be awesome, man. Awesome tournament, USA Sport Karate Miami. It's just it's great. Sport karate is growing so much, and just martial arts is growing. It's great to see people coming together too from other martial arts like Taekwondo, ITF, Waco. Like we're all getting together. It's just it's a beautiful thing. So that'll be good. You're also gonna be helping out. You coordinate too at the Pan Am, so we'll be talking about that soon too as well. And good job on everything, man. You're doing a great job. Congratulations on all your success and just everything that you're doing. I know you're going to a tournament this weekend as well, really too. Yeah, really awesome, man. Awesome. Good job. Yes, sir. All right. Hey, thanks for everybody for watching. Thanks to everybody for commenting as well. And thanks for tuning in. Congrats to all the winners of the show. And we'll see you next time.